Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Sacred Crossings. Actually, I think we've actually crossed into afternoon. I tell you, time is flying right now for me. Um, Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. We are, this channel was born from a passion of helping people move through transition. And it is, my calling has been hospice for over 20 years. Absolutely love being in the presence of people as they're moving through that transition. My life evolved in such a way that I also had an altered reality experience that after an accident, some people call it a near death experience, but it definitely changed the trajectory of my way of thinking and um, helped me understand exactly what was driving me. And what a gift, guys, what a gift. But here's the thing, I'm here to share all of that with you on this Sacred Crossings, whether it be you're moving through a life transition that's challenging because I'm doing it in real time myself right now, and I know that that is scary, and or you're moving towards end of life into that transition. So it's a combination of just helping people through transition, whatever that looks like. So thank you for being here, and let's go ahead and get started. So today I've made a couple videos, guys. Again, if you followed me, you know my story. You know I lost my job about a month ago with hospice, and that has been my identity, my calling, my love, my passion. Here's the crazy thing, it happened twice, and you can't make it up. It happened almost similarly 6 years ago. And here's what I know, that life will move you out of a comfort zone so that you can become the best version of who you are. When it first happened, I was all up in my shit. I was pissed. I couldn't understand how in the world this could happen because there was absolutely nothing that I did. In fact, I pour my heart and soul into my work. However, I am not one who is going to lean in with the crowd if the crowd isn't necessarily making choices from the heart and from integrity. And that's kind of where I had gotten. Unfortunately, there's some things that happen in our hospice world with billing and that sort of thing that are really unethical. And what I know is that I could no longer participate in that and move to the next level. So life bumped me out of my calling. What I recognize, and I am still learning and receiving as I go, but because I had that altered reality and the things that I saw and the things that have been revealed to me, I know for sure that we are spiritual, divine spiritual beings having a human experience. And we have way more power than we've ever been taught. And fear blocks us from moving forward at the rate of speed that we are capable of because we get in the way with our own thoughts and ideas and view of the way we see ourselves in this world. With that being said, there is really, when you get to the root of why people behave the way they behave, it is always some distorted trauma or event that caused this individual soul to look at life through filters of fear. And let's face it, we are in a society where fear is what drives most of us. Whether it be in medicine, whether it be in nutrition, whether it be in the fear of death, whether it be in the fear of transition, whether it be whatever that is. The thing that I am recognizing is the only block to me getting to this place of living joy every day, even when it's hard and it doesn't make sense, is staying connected and remembering that you are that light source that is life. You are an extension of that. Some people call it God. Some people call it universal consciousness. Some people call it the Buddha. Whatever name it is that you choose to give it, it is that life spark that is divine and within all of us. And I think what happens is we move into this world of contrast. Um, we develop the fear component, that separation from each other, that separation from love, that we have to find our happiness and joy and fulfillment outside of us. But here's the ticket: it's been with us the whole time. It's just gotten covered up by all the condition that we go through. And let's face it, guys, we are conditioned beings in this realm. But what if it's working for us? What if we've been conditioned and exposed to the fear so that God can actually experience all of life at this level? I mean, come on, it makes kind of sense. And you only know love and the value of love when you've been exposed to the extreme opposite. So nobody gets out of here without any bumps, but every one of those bumps are here to help us move to the next level, to help us remember that we are divinely connected to not only source, this life that runs through us, that makes flowers bloom, that gives us our energy and breath, that we don't have any part, or we don't guide that guides us, and we think it's just a autonomic sort of thing that happens, and there's chaos all around it. But come on, we are, it can't be this perfect to be chaotic, if that makes sense. So connecting to that love and that light source of energy, getting out of your head and all the fear driven ways that you see life, being willing to take off the glasses of fear and all those limiting low vibration beliefs that you hold about ultimately yourself, but you project it onto other people. And that's a whole nother video. But I am here to share this news because I had no idea. It was right here the whole time. I spent many years looking for it out there, and it would come, but it was fleeting. And this connection, this divineness, helps you wake up to who you are, helps you recognize the skewed lenses that you've been looking at life through. For me, my connection with people and the safety in this world were very distorted from childhood traumas and childhood upbringing. Um, all of those things were necessary to get me to where I am today. So I am so grateful for what my soul journey has been. There were many years that I was not happy about it. I was constantly searching to fill up this love cup that always seemed to have a hole in it. It would fill, but it would go away. So that is my mission, to help people get connected to their divinity, to help people recognize their strength and power that we've never been taught, and to help people move through transition in a way that helps them blossom and bloom. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being on this adventure with me. Thank you for those of you who have supported me, encouraged me, loved me through this. Everything that has been coming in the last month was so divinely put in place. The friendships I'm making, the people I'm connecting to, the opportunities that are coming up, it is available to every single person. And what we have to do is get out of the way. It can be a little tricky because it's so ingrained in us to be conditioned and not be authentic and live without a mask, because we all want to be accepted, right? We all want to know that we belong to something greater than ourselves. And here's the thing: you belong to the divine, and you are a part of that. So take that with you today. When you run across something that might come up that will trigger you, those triggers are your gifts. Remember that there's gold in it. The people that you dislike the most are your greatest teachers. It's upside down thinking, guys, but I'm here to help walk you through it, and I'm here to continue to walk through it myself. So let's do this together. Thank you so much for being on my channel. Please like and share. If you think that this information is valuable to yourself, to somebody else, if you could share it for me, and like and put comments in. So I'm learning about all this stuff myself, but those are the things that I know that are important to get the message out. So thank you so much for supporting me. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.